I'm gonna go 666. Really? 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 Let's do some Elo Guesser. Okay, so B3, move 1. Okay, E5, bishop B2, G3. So white plays a hippopotamus. A4 is a little bit weird. Okay, white shows some pretty good understanding, though. Although he hangs a pawn. Huh. This seems pretty high level, though, objectively. This seems quite high level. I don't know. I think this is pretty high level. Maybe I'm stupid. What do you guys think? Is high level or not? You guys think... You think it's 1800, really? I mean, I guess the moves are too obvious, right? Maybe the moves are too obvious. White would never play it like this. Knight G5 shows some understanding. The moves are too obvious. I'm gonna guess it's about 2000. That's my guess. I think it's about 2000, 2100. I'm gonna be upset if it's 2600. I'm gonna shame someone, but let's take a 2100 guess. Okay, pretty good. 2334, not bad. So E4, E5, knight 3, D6, bishop C4, knight 6, D3, bishop E7. Okay, do 36,000. That's possible too. Okay, standard opening. Okay, some understanding here. But B3 is GG here. B3 is GG. B3 is GG. So I was gonna say it's high level, but feels very low level, though. Feels low level. I don't know about you guys, but it feels pretty low. I'm gonna guess it's 1500. Yeah, there we go. Yes, very good. Average score is 1610. Impressive. Very, very impressive. E4, C5, knight F3, D6, bishop E2. Okay, bishop E2 already a little bit extravagant, but it transposed back into mainline Sicilian. But rook C1? What? Okay, rook C1 shows no understanding. A4 shows even less, or shows beyond no understanding. But there's also E5 here that wins a piece for white. There's a free rook hanging on B8 here. No, this is I think I'm gonna go with 666. That's gonna be my guess. I don't think it's higher. Can it really be higher? I'm gonna go with 666. Really? 1200? Seriously? Okay, I mean, I don't mind being wrong on that one, because I find that very hard to understand. That an 1100 could play like this? 1182 could really miss a free rook and play rook C1 and A4? Very weird. Okay, so we're getting a lot of low rated games. This is a very weird game too. No, this one but this one looks better than the last game. This looks better than the last game. I think this is like 900 or 1000. I really have no idea. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm gonna guess 1000. If this is like really high, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, yes. There we go. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have that one wrong one, I would be crushing this so far. I'm in shambles. That's true. I'm looking good, but that 2374 really hurts. Really hurts. It's still very unclear whether I'll make it. Okay, so pretty standard opening. Standard. 91, okay. Not best, but showing good understanding. Wow. This is pretty high level. Let's see how well white plays this. Wow, this is high level. Or it was high level. Of course white blunders here, but I still need to see how good the technique is. Okay, white messes it up, but the technique I think is pretty high. Although the end game is kind of sketch, but both players probably low on time here. No, it's not my game. I would never have 5 seconds on the clock on move 50 in this kind of end game. I would never have 5 seconds on the clock in this kind of end game. So no, it's not me. My instinct is like 2300, 2400. I'm gonna go with 23. I think pretty good game. The white shows good understanding of most of the basics. I mean, it could be an overperforming 1900, but I don't think it is. I think it's a good player. I mean, it could be an overperforming Andy, but I doubt it somehow. Like, this is just good moves. Like, okay, rook f3 is a bad move, but not so obvious. I mean, it's a 2600 and they start struggling in the end game like this, I'll be upset. I'm gonna guess that it's like 24 or 23. I don't think it can skew super high, so I'm gonna go with 2300. If I thought it could skew higher, I'd go with 24, but I think it could be 1800, so I have to bet to the downside more than the upside. Yes, very good. Correct elo is 2216. I'm actually doing very well. This is like I'm a pro other than that one puzzle today. Okay, let's see. So e4 d5, f4. Okay, it's a free pawn. You can't read too much into it. It could be a pre-move, I guess. But there's this. Okay, pretty standard, not crazy. It's free pawn missed, but not insane. Some weird moves in this game. Definitely some weird moves. But players are probably low on time. I don't know. My instinct says it's pretty low. I'm gonna say like 1500 or something. This can't really skew high again. This can only skew down from 1500. This can't. I mean, the guy's 1700, so be it. But they should really only be able to skew lower. So I'm gonna go with 1350 maybe. I'm gonna go with 1379. Oh, I'm off, but I'm close. I'm close. I was trying to get my 5000 there by putting a random number. It's still good though. 1379 is still good. I was trying to do that magic mind thing and put 1379. You know, it's like when you randomly on the offhand and you're playing like you're playing blackjack, you put like the match, you bet $5 on the match or something. It's the same thing. This was my chance to try and look like a genius by putting 1379. How am I so good today? I don't know. This is a short game. Let's see. Okay. Wait, what? You can just move the bishop to a6. What? Yeah. What is this? I mean, I have to guess low. If this is like an 1100 again, like, I'm sorry, but they deserve to be shamed, because you cannot be 1100 and play like this. You have to be, I'm guessing it's like 600 maybe. It can't skew higher really, I guess. It could be like 700. I mean, it can only skew. Let me think about the upside that I could see this being is maybe 800. I could see this being an 800 player, but that I think is the max upside. So I think it has to be less than 800. So if it can only skew lower, I'm going to go with 614. Okay. Correct elo is 388. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. So knight f3. Okay, pretty standard. Again, double fianchetto. Okay, definitely a weird move, but it's also kind of elegant by white. So it's not, I would not expect a player below about 2000 to play like this. So I'm going to start the base at 2000 here. Knight a5 is a good move. Knight f3 is a good move too. There are some good maneuvering moves in this game by white, like some seriously good maneuvering moves. Huh. White plays this game like a genius, basically, is what it... I mean, white kind of blunders at the end, but... Huh. This is such a weird opening. But white plays a very crisp game after that. I think knight a5 is very clean. Knight f3 is crisp. a3 is good. Knight d2, extremely good move. b4, also another good move. Knight e4, very crisp moves by white. I don't actually know what to make of this because knight d6 is good. This is all like rook c1. e3 is also a good move. a4, like very good understanding here. I'm gonna go with 1950. I think it can skew lower than higher again. It very easily could be a 2500. 2500 could totally play this game. So I don't actually know. I mean, what do I mean by skew? I mean that I think on average, if I look at this game, I assume that it's likelier that like a 1900 played it than a 2500. So if I make a 2100 bet, I think there's more skew on the downside where the player could be lower rated. And sorry, I think when I started saying skew, I started sounding like the stock guy or something. So yeah, sorry for using weird jargon. I'm gonna guess 2200. Oh, very good, very good. I mean, I guess I should have put 2400. Someone said if 22 and 26, I should have guessed 24 to destroy the doubters, but it's still good. It's still good. Okay, so d4, d5, knight f3, knight f6, c4, e6. Okay, pretty standard. Queen's Gambit declined. Okay, Lasker variation. Lasker into this starts as a Lasker and it kind of becomes a Tartakower. Okay, this is very high so far. Very high level stuff. Like really high level stuff. Okay, a3 is not best. White kind of goes wrong. This looks like a pretty solid game though by black and white. Both players kind of have a pretty good general idea, but it could still be a weaker set of players maybe. It's already over? No, because I could still get like 0 and 0. It's pretty solid. Rook e7 is a good move. I don't see any all-star moves though. I see good moves, but I don't see all-star moves. I don't see all-star moves. So how low do I think this could be as black? If black is, I think maybe at 2000 could play this as black. I don't really think you can be below 2000 as black here. Based on the opening, the perfect opening more or less. Good understanding. Good technique even here in this middle game, late middle game, early end game. I mean, like good technique. Queen b1. So I don't think it can be lower than 2000. So what do I think on the upside? I guess I think black could be like 2400. So I'm gonna guess like 22. I'm gonna stick to my gut and go 22. I'm gonna go 2244. Okay, close. Yeah, I'm getting better now in terms of figuring out how to what it should be. Okay, one more. Doubters got crushed. Oh, f6. So I can give you guys a good lesson as well. So I will give you guys a quick story. So I had a game. I played this tournament at Hunter Elementary School every Sunday during the school year. Normally they hold a tournament for players in different rating ranges. And I remember that I think it was in 1996 I actually was playing in this event, and I had this game against this girl. Her name was Lauren Zletz, and it started e4 e5 knight f3 f6. And in that game I played pawn to d4 with this very long game, which I eventually ended up winning. But afterwards I realized that knight takes e5 was winning, and I think it was like 1996. It was very early on in my chess careers, but I do remember that game quite clearly. All right, so f6 here, bishop c4, knight e7, d4 d6. Okay, knight c3, c5 takes, and bishop. Oh, I was expecting bishop f7. Anyway, okay, so the game ends here. Not many moves were played in this game, which tells me the players are pretty new to the game. So I'm gonna guess that it's like, I could get this one very wrong, but I'm gonna guess, I mean, it could just be that one side was kind of out of their mind or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna guess it could be anywhere from about 0 up to about 1000, maybe, probably not even, because the number of people who play f6 on move 2, either you're memeing completely and you're like 3000, or you're probably below 700. So I'm gonna say it's 0 to 700. So I'm gonna go with the midpoint probably on that. No, I'm gonna go with 600. I think it could be like, I think it's probably like 670 or something. 639. Very good. Wow, I crushed it. Yeah, that's a pretty steady average, isn't it? I don't even know what does that even work out to? My average over those 10? That's pretty nuts, isn't it? Someone can do the math. I'm too lazy to do that math. But what is the average over 10? That's like 4,000, right? It's no 40. Oh, so it's like 4,500. That's pretty beastly. Yeah. That's pretty beastly. That's what, 4,520 average. That's pretty insane.